I'm Beth Sear. I teach English at Grant, and I also teach Theater 1 and Theater 2. So I'd like to talk about Theater 1. Next year that's going to be called an acting class because that's the basis of what we do. We work on changing ourselves to become a character and becoming believable through using our bodies, our eyes, our vocal inflections, and our emotional believability. So in the acting class, you'll learn how to improvise, pantomime, perform, and write your own stand-up comedy. And we perform scenes, we perform monologues, we analyze scripts, and the end of the year, or the end of the semester rather, we go ahead and perform for our peers if you want to. It's not required, but you can perform for your peers.
And like gets you to participate and memorize more things and get over your fear of talking to people.
I want to go into sports journalism and broadcasting in college.
I have really biased opinions on politics, and I like writing about it, just like getting people to like think about the issues and talk about them.
I just really wanted to try something new for this year.
I kind of wanted to carry on and get more experience in a little bit more of a constructive environment, and that's what Grant provides with their newspaper.
The hardest thing about a newspaper is the editing process with Mr. Bobby.
Even if you don't think writing is your strongest suit, you can really develop it, and writing something that you're going to use for the rest of your life, so it's good to develop it.
I'm actually kind of shy, so like every time I have to interview a person, it kind of gives me more confidence to talk to like people I don't know.
It's a lot of fun when the newspaper comes out to see the final product of it. It's kind of cool to see your work on like 2,000 pieces of paper, and then seeing people read it around the school is pretty cool.
I think it's a pretty easy class. A lot of people don't, but I like it. I think it's fun. Like being able to like kind of have like I don't know. It's not like really a free period, but like when you get all your stuff done, it's a free period.
It's great. Everybody's working on like making sure the pages are right, like they're a good story.
I like taking pictures, and I want to be able to like have better social skills.
I love doing basketball. Honestly, I love basketball personally, so then getting the shots of it is one of my favorite things to do.
Learn not to be nervous when you have to go out and like get quotes and stuff. Like,
we delivered at the beginning of the year, and now we're also going to be delivering at the end. And it's kind of cool to like see everyone's face like when they're able to open up the yearbook and like look at their the pages that they're on.
Right now I want to talk about my Theater 2 class, which is going to be changed next year to be called the Theater Arts class. And that's really a class for the student who is not so much an actor, but just really wants to learn more about theater. And what we do there is we start off with a theater history. We read a script and do a script analysis. We learn about all the different technical elements of theater: set, lights, design, costumes, props, and we design both a costume and either a set or lights or something like that in the class. I also give students an opportunity to read a play of their choice, and often they choose the modern plays that are on Broadway today, and then they design an element. We will go to see a live show, and students are also invited to come see the show that I'm producing with the Grant students that semester. We also do some acting elements. We will do some acting scenes, which is again our final for that course, and we do some stand-up comedy again if students want, and we will work more on acting techniques and long-form improv, which is different from short form. It's a little more complicated, and we do that in our theater arts class. So I hope you're interested and you can come check it out.
Be a Greek god for the day and compete in Survivor Mount Olympus.
Learn how to defend yourself against history's most famous monsters.
explore the violent, magical world of Viking mythology.
Ruin your childhood by uncovering the real stories behind your favorite fairy tales.
Discover mythology's influences on modern adventures,
Such as Star Wars, Harry Potter,
and Lord of the Rings.
Discover local histories by going on your very own ghost hunt. Bro, that door was just open.
Alright, I'm about to do this a little freaked out, but...
Bloody Mary! Bloody Mary! Bloody Mary! Oh my god, nothing.